Joining us now is Sam Brown-Perez, an American woman from Tampa, Florida, who was already in Venezuela when these earthquakes hit earlier this week. I know you're in a city just 30 minutes outside of Caracas. Help us understand, first and foremost, how this all happened on Wednesday. Were you given any warning? What was it like? And how did you get to safety?
I personally received no warning on my phone. I know my husband's family members, some of them did receive notifications on their phones. I happened to be out on my way home, actually, from La Guaira. We were at the beach that day, and as we were coming back into San Antonio de los Altos, is when we felt it. We were on the street, and then we just came straight home.
We're talking about two of the most powerful earthquakes to hit back-to-back in Venezuela in roughly a century. How powerful was that jolt to you? Have you ever experienced anything like that before?
I personally have not. Maybe once in my life prior to this have I felt a small tremor or something in the U.S., but never anything to this magnitude.
We know that international rescue teams are now arriving from all around the world, the U.S. sending some, many countries. What are you seeing in terms of the rescue and recovery efforts on the ground? Because I know you have been in many parts of the country trying to help yourself.
Yes. So, they're trying to get emergency rescue teams out into La Guaira, which is one of the most affected areas. The entry and exits has been hard for motor vehicles to get through. I know yesterday when we went that direction, we saw a bunch of emergency teams coming in, medical teams, and bringing in big equipment, because that's really what they're needing right now is the equipment to move all of the debris to work on getting people out. So they're doing what they can.
We're showing video right now of your effort. I know that you have been receiving donations. You've been going to supermarkets, gathering items, and then bringing it to people in areas that are worse off than where you're at right now. You decided, and you're staying there, even though, I mean, there are parts of that country that are just in pure rubble. What does the work that you're doing on the ground look like right now?
The last 2 days, as you said, it's been getting big hauls from the grocery stores and taking them directly to the places that we're seeing families out on the street, that their homes are no longer livable because they've got no power. Obviously, all the gas is turned off for safety reasons. So we're trying to take non-perishable items so that they can have at least a little bit of food to last a couple of days. So we're trying to see where our help is needed. We know a lot of families are also starting to get out of those areas and with family members like in the area of San Antonio. So we're starting to see requests directly. Hey, I had 5 family members come with me. Are you able to give a little bit of something to help us directly in our house? Because incomes here are not the highest. And so when you take in 5, 6, sometimes even just 2 extra mouths, it's very hard to maintain.
Yeah. We were just mentioning the numbers there, and I want to people to understand the lives behind these numbers, right? You're talking about almost 1,000 people confirmed dead, more than 3,000 injured, and at least 51,000 still missing. What are the spirits of people like there? I imagine you've run into people who can't find their loved ones.
Yes. Yeah. We, my husband comes from a very large family. So as we're out in the street, sometimes we take a detour to check on cousin here, friend over there. They have many contacts who have still not been found. Some have been confirmed dead. But the Venezuelan population, the citizens are really coming together. They're also trying to help in these efforts and help rescue, because there's just so much work that needs to be done. So the citizens are really, really just wonderful. It's a great community.
It's always gut-wrenching to see this kind of devastation, but also it fills your heart to see the spirit, the just human spirit come out in people like yourself and wanting to help, even those who've lost everything, still trying to help, I imagine. We're seeing videos of buildings that are just completely collapsed to the ground. I'm
Correct.
curious, where are people staying who've lost their homes, who've lost everything?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, some places like in this building that's completely fallen apart. Some families were already able to, or were not there, are able to stay with other family members in a city nearby or somewhere in Caracas a little closer. I know that they're working on getting a lot of refugee places set up, to house people in the meantime, so they can work on getting things a little, organized.
Yeah.
They're opening up camps and things like that. So um, it's a process,
Yeah.
to see where everybody's able to go and make sure that everybody's safe and has what they need.
Yeah. Before I have to let you go here really quickly, how can people help? I know you have a donation effort for people who are watching and thinking, where is a reputable organization to send money? And what exactly do people need? What can people be sending?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, like I said, my husband is actually in the States and he's collecting and then therefore allowing me to purchase items and take to where they're needed here. Also, We Love Foundation is a great large foundation that is taking donations and collecting items. If you are going to send something from the US, shoes here are expensive, personal hygiene products, toiletries, any sort of solar powered light bulbs, lamps, medicine, sunscreen. We're talking like Tylenol, ibuprofen,
Yeah.
canned foods that don't have to be cooked at all, not even pasta, because we just don't know when people will be able to get back to that.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.